What's going on, everyone? Long time no see. Life's just been a little crazy, so sorry for the delay on any videos or anything like that. You know, just kind of craziness going on here, so it's just how it is. I have been driving a few events, so car has been out and we've been having a good time. I did finally save up some money and get some stuff done to the car that I've been wanting to do for a long time, so let's check that out and I'll show you kind of what's been done. So over the last few weeks, I've kind of gone through the engine bay and just cleaned up a lot of it, like hide wiring that were really bothering me. Just even little things like removing the stickers from the battery so it's just blank and black. I used to have a wire running here that ran across that chassis leg, and I don't know why, it just bothered me so bad. So I went ahead, de-loomed part of the harness up here and ran that, you know, off this, branched off here, and then ran under the fenders, tied up, and it drops right under the fuse panel. So all it is my fan control and power for the ECU. So just two wires. There was the wire for the original O2 sensor. I actually went ahead and de-loomed that and got it out, just less things to harness. I need to get the original O2 out, but it feels like it's gonna break. So honestly, before this next event, I'm gonna pull this header off, get that off, weld up a plate for it, and header, like put some header wrap around these to keep cooling better in the engine bay, just control a little bit more. And that was a lot of that stuff, just a lot of cosmetics of cleaning up. Now I did do an upgrade now to help cooling with the car, which was this nice Koyorad radiator in the Mishimoto fan shroud and fan combo for Battle Garage. Thank you guys again for getting that shipped out so quickly, and you know, just offering these for customers in general. But you know, this unit has been so great so far. It's definitely keeping everything a lot cooler. The old setup had like this fan that just wasn't working that well, and then another fan on the front side that wasn't even going the right direction, so it was just not an ideal situation. So that's why I opted to do this. I've been wanting to do it for a long time, and then just finally did it. You can't see it down here, but on Battle Garage website it says that you need to drill the 2 holes for the lower tabs. I had to do that as well, drill 2 and then put a nut and bolt through those so the shroud will stay completely against here. I also had to bore this hole out just a little bit to get this to bolt up, but otherwise it went in really well. You know, wired them up really easily and everything. The other big upgrade would be this guy here, which is an HPI oil cooler. This also came from Battle Garage. I've been wanting to do this for a long time. The oil temps in this, you know, get pretty hot when drifting, and I had no way of really cooling it. So I went ahead and ordered this kit. It was honestly really easy to install. Kind of give you an idea of the sandwich plate on the filter there. Same thing down here. The only thing I will say is they had this, like the instructions for this wanted that sandwich plate to be pointing upward, which would have worked in the engine bay, but I just didn't like the way it looked, and also it was very close to my header, like up in this range, so decided to run it, you know, pointing this way, and it just made a lot more sense for me. It keeps it a bigger distance away from the header, and then the lines are still ran how they're supposed to be ran in the instructions and that. So, and then how these are orientated, just runs through, goes up to the front, and there's actually, you can't really see it down there, but there's a hole in the cross member for you just to pass those through. So just ran them through and then bolt them on, and then it's just a bracket down there, sandwich between that and then one here. I am gonna space this out a bit just to give it a little bit more room, but honestly I'm pretty happy with that. It's been doing really good so far. You know, it seems to be keeping everything a lot cooler. The valve cover seems to not be as warm if I come back from driving Spiritly and that, so I really can't complain there. So I'm super excited about those two things. So now with that stuff being said, I did all that in preparation for No Star Bash for Drift Indy. I've been wanting to drive the event for a couple years, but this year kind of worked out better. I was all set to go to Roller Coaster Summit, and just family stuff came up and I just couldn't make it, and I apologize greatly to all the organizers up there. I wanted to be there and hang out with everyone, but just wasn't in the cards this year. Next year it's on the books and we're making that happen no matter what. So that's the next thing. But so now we're just in prep mode for No Star Bash and getting this all set away. Kind of the next few things for that will be just doing some maintenance. It needs new spark plugs just to be safe and just go everything. I already did a coolant flush, so I'm running distilled water and water wetter now, which is Drift Indy rules. So you know, that's all set now, so I don't have to worry about that. Yeah, everything's really ready to go. So if you guys are gonna be in the area, September 16th, I think it's 3 days, but that's the main one. If you wanna come out to Killcare with Drift Indy and see No Star Bash. It's gonna be crazy, awesome drivers and good times. So come out and enjoy that. And then if you're there, feel free to stop by and say hi. You know, check out the car, talk to me. You know, would love to talk to more people. So yeah, guys. So you know, if you're ever out there, feel free to say hi or anything. I'm just a random dude with a curl. I'm no one fancy. Just come say hi, man. So with all that being said, guys, that's really it. You know, this is kind of short. I'm not, like I said, I don't have a ton going on. I worked my absolute butt off to purchase this stuff. I think this is about 4 weeks of overtime to pay for all this, but you know, pay for that and No Star Bash. But you know, that's how it goes. If you want something done, you gotta work hard for it. So with that being said, guys, I'll check you later. See you next time.